Hi, welcome to the Recovering Perfectionist Mama Grace in Progress podcast. I am Buffy, and for those of you who are just joining us, welcome. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a women's lifestyle creator on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, talking about fitness and nutrition, mindset, self-empowerment, self-improvement, health topics like biohacking, cycle syncing, mental health, leveling up, setting goals, as well as other self-empowerment topics and tricks to help you level up in your life. Because my ultimate goal, I love to learn new things. I love to research things and learn all I can about certain things. And I love to share new information that I've learned with other people, as well as equip you with certain things to potentially assist you on your path of leveling up. Because I think a lot of us want better for ourselves, and there are a lot of motivated, self-empowered women who are looking to live the best life that they can. And that is my goal as well. And I want to help you do that, help you essentially level up and live the life of your dreams and show your children what's possible. And then ultimately that be part of, your legacy, my legacy, and the legacy of women who are showing what it's like to enjoy life, which is ultimately a great place to be and a great goal to have. So without further ado, today we're going to talk about Beyond Hot Flashes, the Modern Menopause and Perimenopause Guide. Menopause isn't the end of vitality. It's the start of a powerful new chapter. But let's be real. Hot flashes, mood swings, brain fog, weight changes, night sweats, they can make you feel like you've lost control of your body. The good news? You don't have to suffer through it. Today, we're diving into a modern menopause and perimenopause guide. One that's about thriving, not just surviving. Because that's really not living at all, is it? Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode is one I've been wanting to record for a while, because it's a topic so many women whisper about, joke about, or flat out dread. Menopause and perimenopause. Here's the truth. Menopause is not a disease. It's a natural phase of life. But it is a biological transition that can bring physical and emotional changes. The problem is we don't talk about it enough. And when we do, it's all doom and gloom. Jokes about hot flashes or vague advice to hang in there. So today we're going beyond hot flashes. We're going to unpack perimenopause and menopause symptoms, what's normal, what's not, and most importantly, what you can do to thrive in this stage in your life. Let's talk about understanding perimenopause. Perimenopause is the transition before menopause, and it can start in your late 30s or 40s. This phase can last anywhere from 4 to 10 years. Common perimenopause symptoms include irregular cycles, shorter, longer, heavier, or lighter, hot flashes and night sweats, sleep disturbances, mood swings, irritability, and anxiety, brain fog, trouble concentrating, weight gain, especially around the midsection, reduced libido or vaginal dryness, breast tenderness and bloating, hair thinning or skin changes. Actionable tips for perimenopause. Track your cycle and your symptoms. Use an app or journal. Knowing your patterns helps you advocate for yourself. Nutrition reset. Focus on protein, 20 to 30 grams per meal, high fiber foods, and healthy fats. This helps balance blood sugar, which in turn helps stabilize hormones. Hydration and minerals. Magnesium-rich foods, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and almonds support sleep and mood. Movement mix. Prioritize strength training to preserve muscle and bone density. Add yoga or walking for stress relief. Stress management. Cortisol spikes make perimenopause symptoms worse. Meditation, journaling, or even deep breathing helps regulate your nervous system. Doctor check-in. Get baseline labs, thyroid, vitamin D, iron, and cholesterol. Let's talk about menopause defined. Menopause itself is diagnosed after you've gone 12 consecutive months without a period. The average age in the U.S. is about 51, but it can be earlier or later. Common menopause symptoms: hot flashes, night sweats, sleep disruptions, weight changes and slowed metabolism, vaginal dryness, painful intercourse, decreased libido, mood changes, depression, anxiety, and irritability, cognitive shifts, memory lapses, brain fog, joint aches and stiffness, changes in skin elasticity and hair texture, long-term risks, higher risk for osteoporosis and cardiovascular disease. Actionable tips for menopause. Prioritize protein and phytoestrogens. Foods like soy, flaxseed, and legumes may help balance hormones naturally. Bone health focus. Strength training, vitamin D, and calcium support bone density. Heart health focus. Menopause increases heart disease risk. Add omega-3s, salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, and limit processed foods. Improve sleep hygiene. Cool bedroom, consistent bedtime, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m., and consider magnesium glycinate, which is totally a game changer. That is the one I believe that is in the Magnesium Calm. I love taking that when I have a lot of restless thoughts and I'm unable to sleep, but it doesn't have the groggy the after effect after you've taken it, like during the day. Vaginal health. Don't be embarrassed to ask your doctor about lubricants, moisturizers, or low-dose estrogen creams. Brain support. Omega-3s, puzzles, learning new skills. Your brain loves stimulation. Hormone replacement therapy. Not for everyone, but worth a conversation with your doctor. Research shows it can reduce hot flashes, bone loss, and improve quality of life. Thriving beyond hot flashes. Now, let's shift gears. Menopause is not just about surviving symptoms. It's about thriving in your power. Mindset reframe. Menopause is often framed as the end of fertility, youth, vibrancy. But what if we reframed it as the beginning of a freer, more authentic season? No more cycles, no more PMS, a chance to prioritize yourself. Actionable lifestyle strategies. Find your support tribe. Talk to other women. Normalize these conversations. Community reduces stigma. Invest in self-care unapologetically. Massage, therapy, new hobbies. Your wellness is not optional. Protect muscle mass. It's your metabolism's best friend and your insurance against osteoporosis. Mind-body connection. Try mindfulness practices or even therapy to navigate identity shifts. Check in annually with your healthcare team. This is the time to stay proactive about screenings, mammograms, bone scans, and heart health. Red flags to watch for. Heavy bleeding and perimenopause. That causes anemia. Get it checked. Depression or anxiety that impacts daily life, not just hormones. Severe hot flashes, night sweats disrupting sleep. You don't have to just suffer. Painful intercourse or urinary symptoms. Real treatments exist. Always advocate for yourself. If a provider brushes off your symptoms as normal aging, seek a second opinion. Quick tips recap. Track cycles and symptoms. 2. Eat protein, fiber, and healthy fats consistently. 3. Strength train at least 2 times a week. 4. Prioritize sleep with good hygiene habits. I do actually have a podcast on sleep being an underrated form of self-care. See if you want to check that out. Manage stress. Number 5. Cortisol makes everything worse. I also have a cortisol episode as well. 6. Talk openly with your provider about treatments. 7. Reframe menopause as the beginning of a powerful chapter. Menopause and perimenopause are not the end of your vibrancy. They are a new beginning. With the right strategies, support, and mindset, you can thrive, not just survive. So let's stop whispering about menopause and start owning it. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who's navigating this transition. Strategies in thriving. Hit follow, leave a review, and tell me what strategies you're trying. And remember, thriving through menopause is not only possible, it's your birthright. Medical disclaimer. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice or a substitute for professional health care. Always consult with your physician, gynecologist, or other qualified health provider regarding any questions you may have about your symptoms, treatment options, or medical conditions. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great night, and come see us again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.